Well, here's what I got. Um, Cabbage, onions, mushrooms, spinach, cooked down in pork fat. And I got this chicken thigh, barbecued chicken thigh that I made. We'll try it out, see what it tastes like. First, the veggies. It's really good. That's pretty darn good. I'm going to try a little piece of this pork fat. A little chewy. Not going to mess with that. But this other stuff is pretty good. It's a little spicy. It's just black pepper is what that is. The spice is just black pepper. But that's all good. There's my bell bowl again. Dinner bell bowl, I guess. We do that and all the zombies come to eat. All right, I'm going to try this chicken thigh. Chicken thigh with homemade barbecue sauce. Wow. That's actually got a little kick to it. That's like the most unique barbecue sauce. That don't taste like any barbecue sauce I've ever tasted. It's really very good though. This stuff here is badass. Just a bunch of veggies all cooked down in pork jowl fat, pork fat. Very good. Very, very good. So that way you get a little fat with your veggies. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with fat? Fat is where it's at. Oh, this chicken is just skin on chicken's the way to go because it's a thigh with the skin on. It's the way to go because you get the fat. If you're trying to do keto, you want that fat, I guess. Sort of keep yourself in ketosis, I suppose. Putting that spicy mustard in there really added some extra spice to this stuff. Boy, that is the best chicken. Anyway, more veg. It's really pretty damn good. The star of the show is the protein. Delicious, man. This homemade barbecue sauce. It's freaking outrageous. Really good. Look at that freaking white meat. It's actually a chicken thigh, but it looks pretty white to me. Way tastier than some dry ass breast. I've checked out some things on the keto diet, you know, and it's like you need to augment your protein with some healthy veg. I think just because it helps break down the protein and sort of send it to the right places or whatever, you know, so I include a lot of healthy vegetables. Just have got cabbage, parsley, onion, green onion, spinach, cooked in a little bit of pork fat. The cabbage is not really as crunchy as I kind of like it. I kind of like my cabbage kind of crunchy. I kind of let it go a little long for some reason. I don't know. I was occupied. A lot of times I'll put something like this on to, you know, simmer while I'm over here watching a video or something. But I'm just like anybody else. I don't want to stand over a goddamn hot stove all night. You know. I try to take as many shortcuts as I can to you know, try to make cooking less time consuming task. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, you need these healthy vegetables. spinach, cabbage. Oh, there's a bunch of parsley in here too. Like a whole lot. Pretty good. Adequate. But like I say, the chicken is really good, especially with that barbecue sauce. Tastes just like some really good barbecue, but it was all cooked in a pan in the oven. It's got sort of a smoky flavor to it. Really good. The thing I don't like about the barbecue sauces that you buy in the store is, man, they're full of sugar. You know, I've seen people make barbecue sauces online. You know, first thing they do is whip out the brown sugar and just throw a goddamn half a cup in it or some shit, you know. The very reason that I make my own is to avoid all that sugar. I don't put any sugar in it. And it tastes just fine. In fact, way better. After 3 years on keto, man, I'm about 95% sugar-free, I would say. I do occasionally eat a couple of small pieces of chocolate or something, you know, or sometimes I might have a small piece of cake, you know, like some chocolate cake, German chocolate cake or something, you know. I mean, I'll just slice off a little wedge, you know, about 1/4 of an inch. I'll eat that maybe once a month or something, you know, but you just have to learn how to control your sweet tooth, you know. I don't think I ever mentioned that there's mushrooms in this also. Those mushrooms add a lot of flavor to anything. That's some really good stuff, man. Well, there you go. I've polished off the chicken, polished off the veg, and that's pretty much my evening meal. That's pretty much what I eat every night, is a small portion of protein, complemented with some healthy vegetables. And if you just stay on that same routine day in and day out, even though at times it may be boring, it really works out in the long run, because your digestion is better, your body kind of falls into the routine. if you do go into a fast, your body just switches over really quickly. I mean, I've noticed it takes maybe a half hour or 45 minutes. You might be hungry for about 30 to 45 minutes, and then all of a sudden you kick into consuming fat and the hunger just goes away. You just kind of have to ride it out. Some days it takes longer. It depends. Depends on sort of what you ate earlier. My routine is a couple of eggs, some protein for breakfast, skip lunch entirely most days, and then have a meal in the afternoon, or 6, 7 o'clock at night, maybe 8 o'clock at night. About another 3 to 6 ounces of protein and a couple of cups of healthy vegetables. That's it, man. That's all I eat. Every single fucking day. Okay? It may be boring, but that's all you really need. And you want to stay in your routine, because when you bounce out of it, you'll see. The shit starts going haywire, Especially if you fuck up and go out and eat a bunch of carbs, or eat some goddamn pizza, eat a whole fucking pizza. You just don't do that. You can't do that. Now, you can have a slice or two of pizza maybe twice a month, or maybe a hamburger with a bun maybe once a week or something. But as long as the next day you just go right back into your keto routine, your body just ignores those carbs, more or less, So it's not a problem. So, okay, man, I'm done with this. I'm finna go to bed. Appreciate you guys watching. Hope you found it entertaining. If not, whatever. Criticize me. I don't give a fuck. Later.